Hey everybody, welcome in or welcome back to my channel. This is Miss Tarot, and today we have a pick a card love reading today for you. We are going to take a look at your current connection, and this could be a new connection, this could be a blossoming connection, or this could be somebody you just met and maybe sparks are flying, or somebody that you just have an interest in. But either way, this could be any particular love connection. We will take a look at and get a sense of where this connection is headed, and then get some advice from your oracle deck. So for your three piles, we have pile number one. It's a heart. It doesn't look like one, but it is. It's Labradorite heart. And for pile two, we have the moonstone, which is a moon, obviously. That's pretty funny. And then we have the amethyst, cute little amethyst templed stone. So go ahead and take a moment to figure out which pile speaks to you, and I will see you at your reading. Hey there, pile one. If you chose the I can't speak today, Labradorite heart stone, this will be your reading. I'm just going to put that little guy right there because I find him very cute. This will be your reading for what is happening in your current connection. And as always, I would like to say thank you so much for being here. And I hope everybody's had a good week and month of November so far. Here in the States, we just had Thanksgiving. And, you know, I was in one of those modes where I had a very small, intimate group of family here, and we pretty much just hung out in our PJs and ate good food and watched football. So it was kind of perfect, actually. Anyways, let's see here. Okay, so let's take a look at what's happening for you in this connection, pile one. We also have the Cupid's Arrow Oracle cards here that I'm going to use to get some additional information, but we're going to put that to the side for right now and focus on what this connection is currently. One more good shuffle. And let's get going. Okay, Spirit, what is happening? Okay, that one already wants to show itself. What is happening in this current connection for pile one? Okay, so that one wanted to come. Okay. Okay, anything else? All right. Samson, honey, you always walk around in circles when I'm filming. Oh my gosh. All right, let's get a few oracle cards as well. Current connection, Spirit. Okay. Well, we got a lot of info here. Let's take a look at those oracles in just a second. But we have Make the Effort. We have the Page of Swords, the Queen of Cups, the Lovers. I think you guys are going to have to squish. Maybe you little Labradorite's going to have to go over here, buddy. There we go. We have the Ten of Wands. And we have the Seven of Swords. I'm just going to put you right here. Okay. And for the Oracle deck, we have Spread Your Wings, Confidence that Leads to Growth and Freedom. And Confession, Releasing a Secret, Pursuing Virtue Through Honesty. Yeah, okay. So for you, pile one, what I see here is a new relationship that has gotten off to a rocky start. I do think that there is a sense of maybe this was kind of a situationship or even a possible, I'm sorry, I forgot this guy here. This is the Knight of Pentacles. There we go. He was hiding up in the corner. This particular connection may have been more of a situationship in the beginning, maybe something closer to a friends with benefits type romantic connection, or maybe this was just something that had started very casually and maybe it now has taken a turn into being a little bit more serious. I do get the sense that one of you has been more focused on kind of playing the field, so to speak. I do think that somebody has not been honest with one another as far as what they particularly want in this relationship. I think that somebody has been actually making you feel like this is more casual than what it is. I get the sense that this person is fairly I don't want to say immature, but I guess that's a good word for it. Kind of immature and new to this romance game of longer term relationships or something that is more geared towards commitment. Whereas you seem to be looking for something a lot more solid. I do get the sense that this person has had a lot to kind of deal with on their shoulders when it comes to something emotionally. Probably I want to think of it as like emotional baggage type of thing. Maybe they were just coming out of a significant relationship, and maybe that's how it started, that you guys were found each other, but neither one of you wanted anything serious because maybe one or both of you were coming out of something that was serious before, and it seemed like kind of a little early to rush into things. I do see that there hasn't been a lot of I mean, honestly, the word would be effort, although it says make the effort here. There has not been a lot of effort in this relationship. It's been kind of a very easygoing, go with the flow type thing that has really given you guys the idea that maybe this is bound to be something ultra casual, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I do think that there is a level of, I don't want to say deceit quite. It's not that serious, but I do, like I said earlier, I do think that there is someone still kind of playing the field and seeing if there is something out there that may be a little bit more suited to their needs. I think that this person thinks that this is a very casual type situation, almost like a rebound type romantic connection. And there is not quite, it's really slow moving energy. It feels very stagnant, actually. And I do think that there is I think you kind of know this. I think that you have a significant burden and decision weighing on you as to if you want to continue with this connection and possibly, engage with the fact that this might be a very casual relationship, and that's great, that's what it is. But I think you're worried that you might have deeper feelings, or not be able to stay committed to the casual form of this relationship. I think you are probably seeing in yourself that you want something a little bit more serious with this person, and at the same time you don't want to seem like you're the one that wants to make that make that known. You know what I mean? Where it's like you want to keep your true feelings about this connection kind of secret and kind of see where it goes, instead of just saying, oh, I'm starting to have, significant feelings about you, or how I want this relationship to go that might be different than what we first envisioned when this connection started. And I do think that's kind of where the make the effort, the lovers, and also confession comes in here, as well as spreading your wings. I think that you are going to have to be honest with this person, and let them know how you actually do feel about, taking the relationship to more of a commitment or next level. And I think that will bring you significant clarity and which results in, like it says here, confidence that leads to freedom and growth. You don't want to be stuck in a relationship that is unfulfilling. With the Queen of Cups here, you are somebody who very much kind of knows what they want. And I think that while this connection is, in the beginning, seemed like it would be very fun, playful, and lighthearted, you have probably caught a bit of feelings for this person who is a little bit more on the immature side and probably not ready for a significant commitment. But I do think that there is a lot of potential there, even if it is a very slow moving energy. I think that you're being guided here to be honest and confident in the choices that you need to make, and be able to release this kind of burden of just letting your true feelings be known, and just putting it out there, and then making the decision after you get the reaction or response. If it's yay, that's great, then there you go. Otherwise, if somebody is like, well, I really kind of just saw this only as a fling, why would you want to waste your time chasing something, that you want to be in a committed relationship and this person doesn't? It just, I see it leading to significant kind of heartbreak for you. So, but let's take a look and see if there is some additional information. And we are going to bust out the Enchanted Map Oracle and see kind of where this needs to go, or I'm sorry, where this connection is going to be headed if you stick with it. Where is this? There we go. Okay. We'll get a little bit of advice too. I really want to see a bit more. We got Wide Open with the number 42. Oh my gosh. I'm going to get a couple more cards here to go with this Wide Open. We have Justice. And we have the Seven of Wands. So, let's take a look first at Wide Open. I think with this one, this particular card, I think you have this wide open, manner of opportunities that is being presented to you right now. This is a huge expanse of possibilities, right? And I think it's asking you for, a greater vision to replace like kind of old ideas. This particular card sometimes warns against like envy and jealousy and possessiveness. And if you feel that someone else is very closed off right now, I think that is kind of a gentle warning to you to take a look and see you know, if this really is something that you want to continue to pursue. With the Justice card here and the Seven of Wands, I do think that there is a little bit of struggle that's going to come with this relationship. And you know, the Justice card usually speaks to something that's coming due, almost like I don't want to say a karmic cycle, but, you know, some sort of matter will be coming to resolution. And I think that where this connection is headed is essentially, you know, needing more clarification and honesty. I think that you are being advised to, you know, speak your truth and open your heart to this individual and with honesty and see if you are on the same page. This particular card right here kind of reminds me of like, almost like, you know, having to fight off like so many incoming attacks. And for this, I do think it's, you know, the Wands is a lot more with ideas and that, you know, the spark of fire and whatnot. But I think this is a lot of kind of ideas of where you want this connection to go that, you know, are not probably going to come to fruition anytime soon. That doesn't mean never. I do think that there's a lot of possibility with this particular connection. It's just very slow moving. So do you want to kind of, you know, stick with this particular connection and see it through despite, you know, the battles and possibly the heartache that could possibly come, or and hopefully that it's worth it? Or is this something where, you know, you want to be open and honest about where you think this should go and what you particularly want, and just kind of let it go from there and see how they respond? I'm not here to tell anybody what to do, but that definitely is something, the two choices that I see before you currently. And, you know, for the most of it, I do think that this is a very, you know, kind of a budding relationship that, you know, has potential, like I said, but right now I don't see anything really cemented. It seems like neither one of you are on the same page when you actually need quite a bit of clarity as to, you know, what each other wants and the expectations of the relationship. And, you know, do remember that you have this, you know, wide open world of possibilities before you. And, you know, it's kind of like the whole fish in the sea thing. It's, if this is not the connection that you are looking for, then I'm sure there's somebody out there who is, you know, deserving of your type of love and attention and dedication. So, you know, don't drag yourself down to something you do not want and does not align with, you know, your heart, if that makes sense. So, okay, pile one, that is your reading today, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you could take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe, that really helps the channel. And I hope to see you again in a future reading. Take care. Hey there, pile two. Welcome to your reading. If you chose the cute little moonstone moon, this will be your reading for what is happening in your current love connection. We are going to take a look at what is happening in this current connection and then get some advice and possibly discuss options and choices and get some advice from Cupid's Arrow Oracle as well as the Map Oracle deck. But first, let's take a look at current energies and then see where this connection may be headed. One more good shuffle, just for good measure. Okay. All right, Spirit. Where is pile two's connection headed? Oh my gosh, so much to say to you, pile two, today. Okay, it's quite a bit. All right, and let's get some Cupid's Arrow Oracle out there too. Okay. Current connection, energies. Anything to say with this one? Thank you. Okay. What a mess. Okay, we're going to take these and put these to the side for a moment. Let's take a look at your love oracle. Oh, healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. We have the Page of Wands. We have the Knight of Wands. We have the Five of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Swords. I'm sorry, the Eight of Swords. And we have the Page of Swords. We also have be open to change and success. Be receptive to new experiences. Change leads to growth. And it's your time to shine. Success from what you pour your heart into. All right. So for you, pile 2, the first thing I see is that you are a very quick to jump into love type person. It does look to me like you are someone who is, gosh, you might be a Gemini or something like that. Like you fall in love insanely easy. There is, a little bit of time and attention, and you really see the love and good in people, and you just get kind of swooped off your feet pretty easily, which is kind of adorable, in a way. I do think that this is, you are someone who has very particular thoughts and about how relationships and your relationships should be with someone. I think that in the past, especially, I think you probably learned from maybe watching close family members in their relationships or others that, things possibly did not go as smoothly as they could. But with that being said, I think that you are someone who kind of feels like maybe you are doomed and trapped in the same old dynamic that you saw. Maybe you have an indication or specific thoughts that I don't want to say are negative, but you just have these very specific beliefs about how love and marriage and long relationships or even situationships would go, that really kind of clouds your judgment and really traps you into thinking that everything is the same. You could put everybody in a neat little box, and there's nothing out there that should be able to kind of surprise you. With the be open to change card, I do think that you are being encouraged to change your mindset when it comes to relationships and love. I think that you are somebody who is very guarded, does not open themselves up very, very easily, and also is kind of feels like you are trapped in a way that you can't open yourself up to others. It's which is not the case, because obviously, with these two cards right here, it's a self-limiting belief, essentially. These two cards, these people are, kind of poor and destitute, and they need help, but they're walking right by a place that can actually help them. With this person, she believes that she's trapped and, blindfolded and stuck, surrounded by these swords, when actually she can step right out. So there are very specific self-limiting beliefs here that I do see that kind of permeate your relationships in a very habitual way. But however, I think that you are aware of these issues and you do know how to change them. You just have to, kind of like it says here, kind of focus and pour your energy and heart into something that actually means a lot to you, and focus on that particular change. So let's take a look. That's your current energies. Let's take a look at this current connection right now and see who and what this person is, and get a little bit more direction. For pile 2, Spirit, whoop, goblins. It's always fun. Little goblins. We have 5 with goblins. Maybe a couple more of your, come get over here. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's get a couple more cards here. Need more info, Spirit. Yup. Yup. Anything else you want to tell pile 2? Okay. We have the Devil, and we have the 7 of Pentacles. So yes, I think that, again, I think this is kind of speaking or kind of hitting home with what I was saying before, especially with the Devil. I think that you have very specific self-limiting beliefs as to what negative, self-limiting beliefs as to what this love or relationship is going to, how it's going to manifest and how it's going to go. I really don't think that you have really opened your heart to this person, and you do feel very shackled by the fact that you are thinking that things are going to fail. And you are very guarded and not wanting to kind of put yourself out there, from what it's looking like. So, but the Goblins card, it has a lot to do with fear being an illusion. Actually, the quote in the Oracle deck is, "Fear is an illusion. Choose love today and forgive yourself and others." And I want to read to you specifically from what this means, because I really do think it kind of really emphasizes what I was saying in the earlier part of the reading. It says, "Goblins are born when you're wounded and something essential is lost in that experience. From that point on, as you forget your wholeness, they remain with you in the shadows. There, they remind you of what brought them into being by mimicking your own voice, tricking you into believing that you're unworthy, victimized, or unlovable. They hold you hostage through low self-worth, self-sabotage, and feeling that you are lacking what you need. If goblins pay you a visit, know that they can represent the shadow of your own self or someone else's, and that they're leading you into potentially reactive situation. A goblin's card appearance is an opportunity for growth, however, and a signal that you must love yourself. No human is without flaws. The goblin's message is that you must release resentments and negative self-talk. Within you is the spark of the divine. Ask Spirit to help heal you. Miracles can and do happen. Let go of the negativity." Now, if that's not what I said, that is, I'm sorry. That is pretty much in a very concise way what I was saying in this entire reading. However, I do want to say that there is quite a bit of light of hope, because I saw on the back of the deck too, we had this, Queen of Pentacles, who is this very stable, there she is, stable, loving, homebody person who very much believes in the oneness and taking care and nurturing of like the family dynamic. I do think that right here, you are aware that you are repeating past behaviors and really limiting this connection that you have by a lot of negative self-talk and thinking that you're unworthy. And I do think that comes from, like it says up here before, from, maybe family dynamics that were not quite a good influence or example for you. But I do see that you are aware of this and the need for change. And also, there's like this blossoming idea that you can actually overcome and here we go, like this guy, blossoming idea and the ability to overcome all these past traumas, issues, beliefs, negative self-talk that are really kind of hindering this relationship. And you are building on that. You know, with the Seven of Pentacles here, you are definitely kind of having those building blocks. You've planted those seeds and now you're just waiting for it to blossom and to grow. So, you know, the healing in this manner takes a lot of time. So don't feel like it needs to be like snap and then, you know, you're done. This is something, healing past issues and letting yourself be open and vulnerable to the people that you feel you can be open and vulnerable with is a very long process. So I don't think that, you know, you are rushing things in kind of this way right now. I think you're being asked to just be, you know, receptive to the possibility that things are going to change and just be, don't look at everything from such a negative light. Instead, try maybe and look at something from a positive light instead of letting these little goblins take hold. These are just such cute little goblins though. Oh my God. Anyways, so that was a pretty specific reading, pile 2. I don't think there are any other messages that we need to look at right now, but you know, pile 2, I think there is a lot of healing that needs to go on with you. That's just the general sense that I see. And I do think, you know, you are someone who is very worthy of love and affection and, you know, and being accepted. So don't turn your back or think that that is never going to be possible. Just because you haven't found it with one doesn't mean you can't find it with someone else. And don't follow the old habits and examples that you know that no longer serve you and definitely, you know, keep you from fulfilling the love and relationship dynamic that you choose for yourself. So that's what I got for you, pile 2. Thank you so much for being here. If you could take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe, that really helps my channel. And until next time, I will say have a good rest of November because I'm filming this at the end of November. And hopefully I'll see you at your next reading. Take care. Hey there, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. If you chose the tumbled amethyst stone, this will be your reading for your current love connections. First, we are going to take a look at your current energies within this connection, and then we will take a look and see what is happening and get some advice as to potentially where this is headed. Thank you so much again for being here. I hope everybody is having a wonderful week. Just want to give these a couple good shuffles. Always dropping one. Okay, here we go. So, pile 3, Spirit, current energies, please, for this connection. Really? Okay, you know what? We will take... Yeah. That was just a lot. Just wants to throw up on us. Okay, I will keep these, but the other ones that were flipped over, I am not. Let's take a look also at your oracles and see if we can get some additional insight. Current connection, energy, spirit. Anything else? Okay. Okay, here we go. Let me get this situated before it gets so messy. All right, the first one we got is keeping an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. We have the Hanged Man. We have the Emperor. we have the Nine of Pentacles. We have the Four of Wands. You got a lot of messages. We have the Wheel of Fortune, the Five of Swords, the Nine of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. We also have a new opportunity and embrace. You know, I'm going to scooch these. It's just not going to look symmetrical, and that's going to bother me, but oh well. It'll look kind of symmetrical. Yeah. Okay, so we have a new opportunity and embrace. So a new opportunity, insights gained from a new experience, job, or partner, and embrace, find peace with the current state of being. And the open mind we did take a look at, but you know, for you, pile 3, I do think that this new connection really does require you to kind of keep an open mind. I think that there is somebody who you know right now, and for some of you, I see that you met them at a current celebratory event. That could be a work event, it could be a wedding, or a birthday party or something like that. I see a very particular figure that is really kind of embodying a lot of the Emperor energy. It's a very stable, fatherly, structured style of a person. And I do get the sense that you are someone that is a little bit more energetic and probably more of an extrovert, where this person is more introverted. I think that you tend to enjoy the finer things in life, where this person is a lot more practical. But I do think, you know, you guys are on the spectrum of being almost polar opposites. I think that there has been this particular connection has been kind of waiting in the wings for a little bit of time. I think this is somebody who has newly brought to your attention their interest in you, and you seem to be kind of up in the air about whether or not this will not necessarily work, but if you're even interested. You're kind of keeping this person in arm's length, and I think you are being kind of watchful and hesitant to see where this is going to go. I think that, especially with the Ace of Pentacles here, that this is, you know, very much somebody offering you a new direction in life. This is definitely a new opportunity, and you know, we got 2 things of opportunity here, and we also got 2 nines, and we also got 2 4s, actually. Yeah, 4s, 9s. Yeah, 4s and 9s. Interesting. Anyways, sorry, a little distracted there. So, you know, 9 is usually kind of like towards the end of a journey, kind of getting close to that completion. And, you know, 4s are kind of like, it's the yay, everything's going well, and I'm kind of in a celebratory mode type thing. I do think that, again, this is something where you two are on opposite ends of the spectrum, and you seem to think that possibly there's something maybe to be gained from this, but you're not quite sure if this is something that is worthwhile. I do think that this person has not fully put themselves out there with you because there is significant fear of rejection. I think that this is somebody who is very interested in you right now, and you have to kind of understand that how they're playing it very cool is the sense that I'm getting. But to be fair, you are definitely kind of keeping them up at night. They, you know, I think that they are kind of racking their brain with how they can present themselves to you in a way where you will kind of accept them. there is a significant fear of rejection. The Wheel of Fortune card here is something that I kind of think of when it comes to like the tables are turning and the tide is about to change. I think that, you know, in particular with the Hanged Man and the Wheel of Fortune, as well as keep an open mind and the new opportunity, all these things kind of come together and show me that you are being asked to pay attention to something that is outside the norm and maybe take a chance on something that is not your typical ideal, because I don't see that, you know, maybe your past love ventures have worked out so well, so it's kind of like, why not mix it up? I think with this one, you are being asked to kind of embrace this connection just to see where it goes. But let's take a look at the Oracle, the Map Oracle, see where direction we're headed, and we'll also get a couple more cards to see, you know, kind of get a little bit of predictions. I don't know. I get the sense that you're kind of being, I don't want to say chased. Like, they're definitely pursuing you. Not in a creepy way, but in a very intent way where, you know, they're not bombarding you. They're actually pretty aloof, but you are kind of all they think about. I think that you are somebody who is a very dynamic person, like I said before, probably an extrovert or kind of life of the party, you know, not very practical. And, you know, that this person, the Emperor, I think is. But hey, you know what? Sometimes opposites attract. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's see here. Where is this connection headed? Spirit, give us that map. Oops. Oh my gosh, these are so fat. There we go. Aw, that's cute. That is the cutest card. Can you see that? Heal the Ouch. Cute little raccoon and a fox. That's adorable. Never, you know, that card, I haven't seen that card come out ever in a reading. And it's just, it's such a cute, it's such a cute card. So this is a card that has to do with, you know, healing old wounds and broken bonds being mended, kind of reconciliations. But, you know, I really do think that you are being asked to, you know, in a very literal sense, this has to do with kind of paying more attention to other people's feelings and, you know, things that you are doing that can possibly, you know, bring somebody else some benefit, not necessarily healing old wounds, essentially, but you have to kind of be humble and also understand your imperfections. Another person's imperfections are just part of their personality. I think you are being asked to be conscious of, you know, what you are doing to others, and maybe I get the sense that you're being told to not string this person along. I think that there is a specific connection here, but again, you are not sure and you are being told to keep an open mind. But I think you need to be honest with that, because I really do see that this person is kind of living in a little bit of limbo, and they might be just kind of waiting on hooks for you to kind of give them attention or bring some clarity to the situation. Let's get a couple more cards real quick. Give me a little bit of advice, Spirit. Wow. Okay. Ooh. All right. We have the Chariot. And we have the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so, you know, this is a very fast-moving energy. I do think that you are being told to kind of slow it down a bit and really kind of pay attention to kind of like what it was saying here with healing the ouch and not leading this particular person on. This person very much wants to pursue something with you that is very long-term and meaningful and committed. But again, I don't think you are in a mental space right now where that is very appealing, or maybe the person just isn't that appealing to you right now. But again, you are being advised to keep an open mind. I think that once you make a conscious decision here and really understand where this will be, kind of having a collaborative effort, being open and honest, and really kind of, telling somebody how it is, things will move very fast. And I think that, you will be really, oh, that's so cute. I just saw lovers on the back of this deck. A passionate connection, shared vision and values. Yeah, I think you're being called to, especially with the Three of Pentacles here, to really sit down and have an open conversation and get to know this person on a deeper level. I think that you will find that what you see on the surface is only like this much of what the person is, and there's this awesomeness that will come out when this person is less reserved around you, and it might just really sweep you off your feet. I do get the sense that once this happens and it's kind of known, things are going to move pretty fast. And with this lovers card that was just hanging out in plain sight, it does look like there is going to be significant passion and connection on a really amazing mental level that I don't think you have experienced before. I do get the sense that, things have been very more fun and possibly even maybe a little bit more shallow for you in past relationships. But this is what I think this is, if you keep an open mind and kind of give it a shot, is that you will have a much deeper, soulful mental connection with this person. And you know what? If it doesn't result in love, awesome. Maybe you just made a soulmate friend. A soulmate doesn't have to be a lover. It could be, just somebody who you share that soul family with, throughout the centuries, the universe, all these connections, that sort of thing. So, yeah, just, I think the main thing is to keep an open mind here and just realize that there is a very, very specific opportunity that is being presented to you. And, you hold the cards right now. You are the one that is being tasked with making the decision as to whether or not you are going to pursue it. This person, if you tell them no, they will go away and back off and respect your space. But I do think that you might be missing out on something really amazing. That's just my general sense. So, Pile 3, I'm going to leave that here for you. Thank you so much for being here. If you liked this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. That is the easiest way that you can support me in my YouTube journey. Otherwise, I will see you at your next reading. Take care.